Hi, this is James Joke. I'm host of Webcomics Reviews and Interviews. Today's tip of the day, avoid too much depth. One of the biggest problems a lot of writers have, especially beginning writers have, is that they try to pile on way too much depth to their character, and especially their plots. I mean, we're talking characters that have like 27 different addictions, 57 different people trying to hunt and kill these people, and on top of that, they've got some other issues on top of that, like confidence issues and so on and so forth. The biggest question you've got to ask yourself at some point is, how does this character get from his bedroom to the corner store in order to get his fix without somebody bumping him off? On top of that, how is he even able to walk down there because he's going to have some sort of addiction that's going to basically put him into withdrawal at some point in time, you know? It's just straight up. Whittle it down to a few manageable flaws and actually have a little bit of fun with it. Worse than that, of course, is when you have plots that are so convoluted that they get bloody obnoxious. I, as a reader, should not have to basically have some sort of murder board going in order to track your plot. You want to have one major plot, maybe a couple of subplots, and maybe a couple of running gags. But when you have it to the point that I can't go down to the corner store without having to encounter 27 different subplots and 2 or 3 major plots, yeah, that's going to get a little aggravating. It's going to be hard to track for me as a reader. It's going to basically get a little annoying just to basically try to wallow through all this stuff. And when it comes down to it, I don't really care. You know, having one main plot and a couple of subplots give me room to actually start caring about this stuff. On the other hand, if you're throwing way too many plots at the board, or for that matter going back to the character and has way too much character detail, well, basically at some point I'm going to start drowning in all this and I'm going to basically end up tossing the book. And I mean literally, and possibly into a fire just to make sure. Just straight up. It's not good form to have way too much detail. Keep it down to the bare minimum. You know, have a little bit of fun, don't get me wrong, and you can have some really complex characters, just don't get too crazy with it. I mean, just for the sake of all that is holy, avoid too much depth. I hope this has helped. If it has, please check me out at Webcomics Reviews and Interviews, available at any podcast distributor near you. Thank you, and have a great day.